Yo, crowd of people, a Guhso, live and direct. You don't know.
So today I have one of my beautiful homegirls to interview. Met her here in Florida. Glad I met her because she's a straight up person. Tell you what's needed, tell you what's not needed. And of course, she's big into the whole fashion industry. Also within entertainment, and even you, the regular folk too, can look like an entertainer courtesy of kalureBeauty.
You can head over to their website, which is kalureBeauty.com, KALUREBEAUTY.com. And if you want to find out or join their modeling agency, you can go over to MANUNAGENCY.com, which is MANUNAGENCY.com, MANUNAGENCY.com. And they also have an Instagram page, which is Kalure Beauty. So let's look for Instagram.com/KalureBeauty. All right, well.
Right now, we're interviewing Mona. How are you doing today, Mona?
I'm doing just fine. And how are you, Sean?
I am good too. Thank you very much for asking. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Well, I also want to give you props for what you're doing as well. So big ups to you.
Respect. Thank you. Thank you. You know me, I try a thing, being a true Jamaican.
Absolutely. Have 400 jobs.
Huh?
And have 400 jobs.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's all we get for, that's all we get for feed the 10, pick them, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, today is not about me. It's all about you. I hope Dina get vexed, Mr. Cedar Grove. Or Mr. Cedar Grove not get vexed over there. I give you the whole attention. It's all on you today. Yeah, man. We want to talk about kalureBeauty and, of course, other ventures that you're doing. How you end up coming up with kalureBeauty? Is it just you? Who are you doing it? You know, give us a rundown on that.
Well, kalureBeauty was founded in December 14, 2014. It was originally a girls beauty company that travels. We had a female barber, we had a hairdresser, a makeup artist, and myself, who specialized in nail extensions and design. So that's basically how it all came about. We had our first very huge event, which was all of Broward County schools. We were giving packages away for the 12th graders for their prom. And for every school who had a person who had really good grades, but just couldn't afford to get glammed up or dolled up for prom, we would do them free of charge. So that was
cool.
That was our first big event. We did it at a trade school, vocational school, which is at the time was called ISHBT. And we did that. We had a lot of people come in. They were getting teeth whitening. They were getting hair, nails, massages, manicures, pedicure. It was a whole to-do. And then we figured, hey, we might have something here. And then we start going pretty much out of just contracts and start just, advertising to regular folks who just kind of want to get dolled up. And then we start doing clients abroad.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's nice. That's nice. So from 2014 till now, how is business? How are you finding it?
So during that time, just like any business, it was a whole situation. Everybody wants to run a business, but everybody's not business minded. So, and if you guys aren't all on the same page, then it obviously becomes a problem. And that's kind of what Kalure went through. Kalure went through a rebirthing many times. So right now, I am Kalure with a partner, and who happens to be my sister, somebody I can really trust.
Yeah.
And we've been pretty much doing Kalure. I have a lot of clients in Atlanta, which has for some reason been my biggest territory for beauty. We've had hosts, we've had TV hosts, we've had a movie writer, a subcontract with another company that's very similar to mine for entertainment. Kalora branched off into modeling. So we've done.
Not to cut you, I was about to ask you too, if maybe that's the reason based on how Atlanta is versus Florida. We know Florida, yeah, they have the modeling thing, but the more entertainment side of things always seem to be Atlanta, I noticed. Atlanta, New
Yeah,
York.
Atlanta seems to be a very easy market to get into. It's not that easy here in Miami, because in Miami has been made, rebirthed over and over again. So Miami, it's not as easy, even though I live here, to penetrate the entertainment business. It's been easier in Atlanta. I've had 2 clients in New York. So that
not to cut, with Atlanta now, like you're saying, with the whole thing with Tyler Perry taking on Atlanta, you find you get more jobs now and stuff like that? That you take on Atlanta?
In all honesty, I have never marketed. I've never done like marketing and it's really been word of mouth, or I've been at an event or a photographer says to me, oh, listen, I know somebody who would really appreciate your services, or someone just referring me. I've never really, so for the time, never advertised. So I don't know if, Tyler Perry's bringing more actors into Atlanta or kind of bringing the business to Atlanta, but I've never really advertised for clients to come to me. I don't know if it's an easier market because Tyler Perry is
not what you said, the whole thing that Tyler Perry bringing in, but you know how society is. When somebody start doing something, everybody's going to piggyback off of what they're doing. So of course, you have these. What is it?
We call them the sheeples.
Yeah, the sheeples. The sheeples out there say, hey, I can do this too. So let me jump on and do this. So you figure, say, all right, a whole bunch of people probably want this stuff. So here I am. Ta-da. I can make you look better than you look.
That definitely has been there's a lot of people in Atlanta that really need the services. But what I've come to find out is that a lot of people think that having somebody do your hair and your makeup, that comes to your home, somebody who wardrobe styles you, they think it's more of a luxury. The business, that's why it's a mindset of, if you have a wardrobe stylist, that's only for luxury. That's only for, people who are wealthy and can't pick out their own clothes. Like, what do you mean you can't style yourself? Like, it's how
they've been marketing to us. Because if you remember back in the days, the only time you see them stuff is like through a hip hop video or something like that, or through some R&B stuff or whatever, and they're only showing just wealthy people. They never show the regular Joe who probably say, all right, I'm gonna transform my life, so I need somebody to help me pick out clothes. Give me something that fits my look. Yeah, exactly. They always make it look like it's only the rich people that can afford that or want that service.
Exactly. And that's such a misnomer. That is not accurate at all, because I have people who hire me just for an event. And the biggest thing with especially with like wardrobe styling, which happens to be the biggest hit in Kalure at this point, is that you're always going to pick what you're comfortable in. It doesn't necessarily have to look the best. This is what you're comfortable in. You're always going to gravitate to what you know and what you're confident in wearing. A wardrobe stylist is supposed to take you out of that comfort within your boundaries. You know, there's certain things that you're just not gonna wear, but I'm gonna take you out of your comfort zone. I'm gonna introduce you to a whole new world of fashion and texture and beauty, something that you would have never picked out yourself, but it works.
Yeah. No, and trust me, a whole bunch of people, you know me, I need that. I need that now because I'm looking at the way I dress, and I was like, damn, I was dressing like this back in 2000. And yeah, I need to change that up. I'm a big man now, so I want that, big man look. Like, for example, how Idris Elba dress and stuff like that, in certain movies or whatever, you can match that to people, because I think that's what most people do. They probably go through some magazine and say, oh, just like how I'm just throwing out names here, just like how Cardi B dressed. Can you make me look like that? That's what you go for? That's how this works?
Absolutely. The whole thing is that Cardi B, we see her in her best because of an event. So when do you usually hire a wardrobe stylist? For an event. Now, Kalure also has what we call like a closet cleaning or spring cleaning. And there's a special usually every April to do that, where we go through your closet and we style you with whatever you already have. And all we do is add pieces. Because if you have certain pieces that are classic pieces, they're not going out of style, they're not trendy, they're classic pieces, a really nice fitted jean, you have a nice blue or black blazer, like that's not going out of style. Maybe the cut might be a little bit, but if you have a nice single-breasted or one button type of blazer with a pretty neutral color, it's not going anywhere. You can wear that again. We'll probably throw something different. Maybe we throw a scarf, a graphic tee, so it's just all, or change the shoes, or even how you might wear the jeans with that. So that is an everyday kind of situation. But if you're elevating your style, you definitely want to call somebody. It can even be done with your own clothing. That's why it's not really just for people who are wealthy, but we can make you look whoever you want to look like within boundaries, because we don't want you going out there, wanting to be Cardi B, but in all actuality.
We know. Because it's just funny that you talk about the spring cleaning. The other day, that's how I'm looking at the clothes. I went in my closet too, and I was like, all right, some of y'all got to go now. You got to go. And then you run into this thing, like I was telling my sister, that I was packing up the clothes, talking about I'm going to give to Goodwill. When you look, I have this big bag of clothes sitting in the back of the house. I know it can't reach Goodwill. I feel bad for throwing them away, but sometimes you just have to like, yo, got to go. And you throw them out.
And let me tell you, some, like even the gray t-shirt you have on now, if you gave me, say, listen, my budget is $200, I want to revamp some pieces, that same gray t-shirt, I'll go and get it graphic designed. I would ask them, how much is that? I would get that graphic design, put a nice logo on it or something funky, maybe some colors, maybe a gradient, do that. And that's a whole nother piece. It doesn't, it doesn't necessarily have to be, unless clothes are really tethered to the point where it can't be revamped, which is kind of hard because a cut up shirt is still fire with some nice cut up jeans and some Chelsea boots. Like that's a whole nother look. So it's just.
You do, or you ever look into shopping for people, or do you shop for people as well?
We do personal shopping as well. Absolutely.
Okay. How does that work? You come by and get the measurement.
Right. So it goes two ways. One, you can do it when you're in person. Two, you can do it with just telling the wardrobe stylist exactly what your budget is and exactly what you want. You do a full measurement, male and female. You do a whole consultation, with body size, body type, measurements, and what they're looking for. Like what's the end goal? Some people might want both. They want you to go through the closet, get rid of what just cannot be revamped, revamp what can be revamped, and then personal shop. So it goes as an hourly price. and it's a start price. And then after that, every hour, there's a charge of $45. But the ideal of that is not to be in there past 2 hours max. And all right, so the wardrobe stylist is to pre-pull everything in the store, have it on a rack waiting for you, so there's no time wasted. And you try everything on, we see what we like, what we don't like, you make notes, and if it's not anything in there that you want to buy, purchase, or anything to that effect, then we try that again, or you might want more things. So
okay, cool, that's nice. I noticed that you mentioned about the modeling aspect of kalureBeauty, or doing the modeling stuff too as well. How is that? You want to elaborate on that too? And tell us.
Well, kalureBeauty at some point decided, oh wow, we need models to actually model the things that we do. So kalureBeauty does wardrobe styling. Who's going to do the modeling for the wardrobe styling? Well,
I would.
Exactly. We would definitely put you in the modeling, put you in a kilt. If that's what
Call me up. Me care what you want, as long as I get my face out there, don't I? Call me up. Me rock the clothes and feel.
Exactly. Well, that's all we would need. And that's kind of how that modeling came about, because we saw the need for it. And we do, let me repeat, we do pay all our models, even if they're modeling for us, because we do not believe in free labor. And a lot of the industry likes to say, oh, it's for exposure. They don't need exposure. After they put their pictures up, that's all they need.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Because a lot of people need to hear that and stuff like that. When they come on as a model, are they modeling for you? They're modeling for themselves? How that work out? They're part of your...
They model, right? We put them through a boot camp, because we are a beauty industry, and we put them through a boot camp. They have a coach. The boot camp lasts for about a month. There's a whole portfolio that we help build. And then after that, if they want to sign on to the man and agency, they definitely can. And then we get them jobs as well as working for us.
So the modeling section of it is man on agency then?
Yes.
Yeah, I will put up the links. So I put up both of them, kalureBeauty.com and manonagency.com. I'll make sure that it's floating across the screen so they can, reach out to you. Trust me, a lot of people out there, they want to do most of this stuff. They want to glamorize themselves, even for some event or whatever. They try to throw something together for themselves and just can't manage. They don't know where to go. So this should help them out. You should help them out with that.
I hope so.
Yeah. Okay, anything else you want to tell us about? Because I look forward to seeing the site some more again, seeing some more stuff. And we need to link up again, man. We have to bump heads. Creative minds need to stick together.
Absolutely. And with any entrepreneur that's doing their business, definitely need to have a good support system as well as creative minds. So definitely something to kind of bounce off of each other. With the company, it's multifaceted. We do a little bit of everything, and everything is pretty much a la carte, because everybody doesn't need everything. Right. So it's not like, okay, you get this package, I have to get this, and this, and I don't really need it. No. If all you want is wardrobe styling, that's all you need to book. If you want an event, you want hair, makeup, nails, and the whole 9 yards, let's say, for instance, a wedding, then that is a la carte. You can pick it as well. You might not need a facial, you might just need a makeup, or something to that effect. So just to let everybody know, it's definitely, what it is that you feel like is that you need, and it's definitely on an individual base.
What if somebody needs your service in Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Guam, wherever? What if they need your service?
As long as planes is in the sky, so am I.
That's the way to go. I like that one. As long as planes in the sky. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Well, Mona, I ain't going to hold it for too long. That's it. That's all I wanted to know. Let everybody, reach out to you. I'm glad I get to do the show with you, so I learn a little bit more about kalureBeauty and man as well. So yeah, I'm glad for this. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for having me.
No problem, no problem. It was just short and spicy. Just leave it right there and then, right?
Just like me. Short.
Short and spicy. Yes, man.
Absolutely.
It was all about you today and kalureBeauty. All right, crowd of people. Our special guest Mona explain, as a young, beautiful black lady, Jamaican too. Let me throw that in. Starting up our entrepreneur business from 2014 and still going. And like big things. Don't take it simple. Think it's just a little small company. She working with people. We're just that name dropping today. All right. All right, Mona. Take care. Until then, we talk.
All right. Thank you so much, Sean.
You're welcome. Later.
And it Guhso.
And it Guhso. I'm gonna use that. Later.